My name's Tim Russell, as you pretty well know by now. I'll say this one more time, just so the government comprehends what I'm saying. I've invented a machine that creates electricity without any outside source of help whatsoever. It doesn't use the sun, magnets, the wind, the rain. It doesn't use anything. Actually, I have figured a way to combine an AC current with a DC current in the same box, and it works. I didn't make it to where you can do one without the other. The AC current supports the DC current, as well as the DC current supports the AC current. I've combined them together to make one circular current of electricity, which enables it to run indefinitely forever. You can actually plug as much stuff in as you'd like. You can modify it with 60 hertz generators, same design, my wiring harness design. It's a brand new technology too, by the way. And it will run indefinitely forever. It will never stop. You can put this in a bunker, underground 10 miles, and it'll run the bunker indefinitely for the next 10,000 generations of your family. It can run the Pentagon. It can run the military. It can run New York City, skyscrapers, businesses, homes. It can run anything. It doesn't matter how large, how small. It'll run anything electrical. You can eliminate all worldwide pollution by converting automobiles, tractor trailers, I guess you wouldn't need to have a use for trains other than hauling coal, because the coal industry is going to be shut down. They're not going to exist any longer. They're never going to survive this transition. One way or another, I'm going to make this a global reality to give to every person on Earth so they can get off the grid, run their homes free. No amount of ice or snow will ever cut your electricity off ever again. Tornado Alley in the western United States. No tornadoes will ever affect the electrical outlets of your houses, even if they kill the house next door and it doesn't take your house out. Well, you're still going to have electricity. And when it snows and stays, like it did in the northern United States this year, 100 inches deep of snow and ice, knocking hundreds and thousands of people out of electricity, you'll never go without electricity, ever. I don't care if it snows 50 feet deep on top of your house, and it enables you to have free electricity. You can put it downstairs in your house. You can actually put it upstairs if you have an attic or a bonus room. But you can also put it in a storage size building out back of your house. It will never stop running, ever. All these people in the north, all these people worldwide that are going without electricity because of the weather, or because you can't pay your electric bill, whatever reason it may be that you're going without electricity, I can give you free electricity for the rest of your life in the next 10,000 generations of your family. I wouldn't get on the internet and make a fool of myself all over the entire world if I couldn't do what I say. So if I do not hear from the U.S. government or any government across the world, and I invite all of you to come and get me, I want to come and build it for you. I would not tell you this if I could not do this, by the way. So I invite all governments across the world. You want to be the world leader in the evolution of electricity? It's worth an untold amount of money. The income from this would come from every continent on Earth. Every house, every dog house with a light bulb to keep them warm during the winter. Every Christmas tree bulb on the planet you will make money on. It's an untold amount of money because you couldn't even put a number on that because the income would be eternal. In such large amounts, you could actually rule the electrical world globally. I don't want you to believe me. I don't want you to think that I'm trying to get a hoax going, because I'm not. But I don't want you to believe me. I want you to come and get me so I can show you what I say is true. And I won't ever stop. I'll never stop. I'll never slow down. I'll never quit. I'll never give up. I'm never going anywhere. The people in the electrical world, especially your power plants, you better get your thinking caps on, because I'm never stopping. You better realize that one way or another, I'm going to be solely responsible for shutting you down. Globally, every power plant in the world is history when this thing takes place. So make no mistake, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to stop, because what I have, I can give to the world where they don't need you anymore. They don't need you polluting power plants, you poisonous, pumping, toxic, airborne too, by the way, power plants that are killing everyone on Earth, including the Earth itself. Soon, I'm going to make a detailed video of instructions to where a kindergarten school child can assemble this machine together. And since I alone have a patent, a poor man's patent, but still a patent, detailed to such a degree it's unimaginable, paperwork, diagrams of the prototype 60 Hz generators, 120 Hz generator setup. Believe me, I covered every base that's humanly possible. You can't even come up with anything else. By the way, you can't add nothing to it, and you can't take nothing away from it either, because it won't work. There's only one way, one design that works. And it took me, well, literally about half of my life to figure it out. But I figured it out. I'm surprised someone else from NASA or some brain somewhere on Earth hasn't. But I did. Like I said, don't believe me. I'm waiting for the government to pull in my driveway. And if they're too damn lazy to do that, I'll just give it to the world for free. And I'll let everybody on Earth shut you down. Every power plant will have to have gas and oil for a few small things, but 99.9% of everything on Earth can be converted into electricity that moves. So, if I don't hear from someone, and I mean really soon, I'm fixing to make a detailed video to turn the world upside down. And believe me when I tell you, when I put this online, people are going to wonder, why in the world didn't someone think of that sooner? Well, I'll tell you why somebody didn't think of that sooner, because nobody's thinking about it. A lot of people want to use magnets, the sun, windmills, and all that to get electricity, but you don't. You don't need it all. You don't need none of it. I can eliminate every other power source on Earth, and I'm never stopping. By the way, once I put this globally and my designs online, and like I said, I have my designs hid. Nobody on Earth but me and a few others know where they are. So, if something happens to me, I have people that will pick up the ball and run with it. I'm never going to stop. I'm never going to quit. I'm never going to slow down. And I'm going to put every power company on Earth out of business. Every power plant. Every electrical company. See what I do next. I hope to hear from someone soon, or I promise you, the next move will end your companies.